Check. Stop.
What is up, my friends, and welcome back to BVI Pilots. I am your host, John, as always. I hope everybody's doing all right today. I'm not really doing a flight, but we are going to be talking about some stuff to do with flying, to do with some programs and all that stuff. And I wanted to just come on and talk about it and maybe, even deliver a little information. Maybe you're not aware, maybe you are. I don't know. But that's what we do. That's what the channel's for. It's for flying and having fun and helping each other and all that good stuff. Before I go any further, to answer a question that I was asked by 3 or 4 people, the podcast does still exist. Listen, here's the thing about the podcast, and me and Declan have talked about this. We've said this before. If there's nothing new to deliver, we usually don't do a podcast. Now, you've seen there for a while, we were doing a podcast twice a month, but we had a lot of stuff to cover. Right now, we really don't. Now, I know there's some talk in the, up in the air about some things with TFM and other things. We might do a podcast with that, but here's the second thing that y'all got to remember too.
10:57 a.m.
Declan is also in college, and he's away right now in college. Now, we could probably still do the podcast. I could probably still make it work. But last time we did it, you seen what the outcome was. The audio was horrible. But y'all wanted it, so we delivered it. All right? So, if there's not a podcast, come right over here to BVI Pilots, and you'll get information. What is the difference between, and I'm answering this because this was a question delivered to me. What is the big difference between your channel and the podcast? All right, that's a good question. It's not a bad question at all. Number one, we talk about everything on this channel with flying, and sometimes it might not be accurate. It might not be the exact 100% accuracy. The idea behind the podcast is we deliver 100% accurate information. Now, I'm not saying we're not reliable here at BVI Pilot, because we are, but there would be a lot of different opinions that come through the channel. I test out a lot of stuff. I'll fly, and sometimes I don't even finish the flight in the video. But that's because I want to keep it original. I want to keep it, without cutting anything from it. So that's the difference. You might find that I talk about something here that we've talked about on the podcast. Maybe an update or something that I want to let you guys know about. I got to get rid of TFM. It's still talking to me. But today,
Systems for Razor send meet now. Razor seek NVI Microsoft Hawk Flight Monitor. Unknown. TFM shutdown. Restart. Shutdown.
TFM is shutting
we're going
down.
to talk about
Taskbar.
a couple things. One, we've not really done a lot with TFM as far as talking about it on the channel or anything for a while. So I figured I'd talk about that a little bit. But I wanted to talk about Flight Officer Pro. Now, with that said, I'm going to
PACX person 1, prepar 3 DV4.
I'm going to load P3D as if I'm going to do a flight, but I'm not going to set up a flight plan and all that. I'm just going to show you some of the stuff going on with the latest Flight Officer Pro.
Contact open O. Send with shred. Open front as admin. Folder view.
So I'm going to load P3D.
Normal cursor.
And for the record, you guys, I'm still having trouble with my damn throttle with my 737. Only my 737. Doesn't do it with my 777 or my 47. Only the 737. And then when I go into FSU IPC and I hit load buttons or whatever on the keyboard one, it fixes it. Brandon saw it today. I did that and it was working.
App start cursor. Normal cursor.
So there's
Prepar 3D register.
something with FSUIPC. I don't know what. I don't know why. I don't really want to reinstall P3D. I'd rather do oceanic flights or just fly the 777 from even, from not even long distance. I'd rather do that than reinstall. I don't want to reinstall. I really don't.
Change vehicle button. Change your select.
All right, we're going to go to change vehicle.
Submenu dialog window. Edit blank.
I'm going to put in PMDG.
Blank. Blank. Blank.
Well, maybe.
Checkbox not data grid. Click to select the vehicle. PMDG 737 800 NG shoe PMDG. PMDG 737 800 NG shoe PMDG house blended winglets. N738 DW.
So I'm just going to load one, and then I'm going to make it like I'm going to load a flight, but we're not going to go through and adjust everything. I just want to show you what first officer is doing and some of that stuff you can do maybe that might help. I'm not a pro. I'm not saying my way's the only way. Just want to put that out there before we go any further. All right. So I've got that loaded.
Change list of weather user defined rate change airport button.
We'll go to change airport. Brandon disappeared. I don't know what happened there.
Oh no, I'm right here.
Oh,
I'll be right back in just a second.
Okay.
She's talking.
Edit search by airport ID.
All right, so I'm gonna put in. I think it's EINN. I believe that's right. So let's take a look.
Edit search by edit search combo box active expanded. 24 6 nuts gate 23 gate small nuts gate 25 gate small gate 27 gate small gate 28 gate small gate 30 gate medium nuts gate 32 gate medium nuts select gate 30 gate combo box gate 30 gate medium.
Fine.
Checkbox check this change vehicle button list the available active sky weather theme.
And I'll just put that on there. Usually I'd
change vehicle button change your selected vehicle. Checkbox check display.
Let's go ahead and load the plane. So we are at 2.5 on
registered
the
Prepar 3D registered V4.
For Flight Officer
Submenu
Pro,
dialog window 16%.
I downloaded the latest update
36%.
today.
46%. 56%. 60.
I would suggest keeping an eye
76%.
out with them updates because I believe that
Lockheed Martin registered
he
Prepar.
is doing his best to make it right for as many as he can. I think that, I don't think anything's intentional. So if something's not working right, I don't think it's because he don't want to do it. I know we've talked about, and Declan had said it on the WhatsApp group, that, last year or whatever, there was some code put on a form or something. I don't know anything about the code, but I think it's more like this. I think that, let me go to Code and Dark here on this.
Folder view list. TFM.xj team talk 5 class team viewer
I
30 of
just get
55.
tired of all the complaining about when an update comes out, honestly.
I don't think it's necessarily
Devices
complaining. I think that
OS,
people
C,
just
P3D,
are...
Purple Op, Prepar 3, Program Files 14 of 24, Program File.
Hold on, guys.
Items view, Teams install. Items view, Program. Items view, Talk and Flight. Items view, TFM. Contact open O run as administrator. Items view.
I'm loading TFM here real quick. I'm going to
normal cursor.
put the jet into Code
Loading
and
airport
Dark.
database. Current aircraft. PMDG 700. Lockheed Martin registered.
Alright, so I'm going to put this in Code and Dark.
Talking ops sweat star untitled volume. Drama star untitled menu PMDG 7. Refresh button alt edit red menu. Blank 1 less FM blank 2 blank 3 P4 setup greater.
Rates off 4.
Start 3. Blank 2 pan 1 less aircraft state save grade panel 2 less option state load greater panel 2 less op. Restore 1 less equipment. Restore 2 less displays original greater.
Oh, I hit the wrong
Restore
one.
1 less equip blank 1 restore 2 load 3 less failures and nut blank 4. Fixed 5 return 6 less setup.
Let's
Start 3. Blank 2 less option state load greater panel 2 less option state load greater.
Rates off 2. Sorry, guys.
Blank 1 less NGXU cold dark. Blank 1 less
That's
execute
off
key
1.
available.
Execute.
Battery off left forward fuel pump off.
There we go.
PMDG 7. Lockheed Martin registered Prepar 3D.
He's going to put it to Code and Dark now. Here in a minute. Should go quiet. I don't think that it's people just complaining, but what I was
Avionics
going to
master
say
off. Ground power
is,
available.
Declan was talking about it too. A year ago, there was some code put on a form, and I don't know what the reason is why he didn't go by that code or why he didn't use it or what the case might be. I think there could be a couple reasons for that. Number one,
Yeah.
the person could feel like, hey, I don't need someone else's code because they don't know what I'm programming with, or now guys, I'm just giving my opinions on this. This isn't saying anything bad about anybody. Um, I'm just saying, like, maybe that's what he's thinking, that I don't need the code. Or why are they, trying to correct me with code as if I don't know what I'm doing? Or, okay, I understand there's something going on. I'll look into it and see what I can do. Um, you know,
Or
in,
the third option could be he wants to do it, but it's kind of hard to do things like, for example, labeling edit fields, because we have the same problem with another developer with self-loading cargo when we brought the same issue up about the lag and the not labeling edit fields
I think that
properly.
by reading the changes on the update and stuff, I think he's using some different coding now as well. I don't know 100% because I'm not a programmer, but
Hmm.
I think from a programmer's side of it, um, whether that be Andy or Jason or self-loading cargo or any of them guys, I think that there's probably going to be some different opinions tossed around on how it should be done or how it needs to be done.
Yeah.
Um, I know that, like, for example, at some point we're going to have a flight planner on TFM, or we're supposed to. And again, I'm not saying nothing bad here, but Andy said, it's going to take, there's a lot to it. So again, there's things on Flight Officer Pro that probably isn't like it's a lot, but I just kind of see it as, if it works, good, and hopefully he'll fix it. That's kind of where I stand at on it. Um,
Yeah.
Now I'm going to show you guys something that can be helpful. I'm going to load it.
Folder view. FS reader through FS80 flight planner.x short flight simulator first officer prop 53 of contact open send shred open run as administ folder view.
So I'm
Normal
going to run it here.
Talk in flight Lockheed ops wet star untitled star untitled the form 1 row 1 column 7.
And
Voice
here
button.
it is.
Connected button.
I got mine already set to connect. If you're not sure what that is, you can set it to connect automatically to your sim brief, and it will download the latest flight plan that you've created through sim brief. So it'll download that, and it will put it into the CDU for you. Latest update today that I saw when I was reading what it was doing, I saw where it said checking fuel and did I say payload or cargo, or anyway, it's going in there now, and it's checking that. It's checking the weight, the fuel, and and all that. I don't know if it's just looking at it or if it's setting it. I think it's setting it now. I think.
It sounds like it's setting it if it's saying checking.
So I'm going to load it like he is doing stuff so you guys can see what's going on. NVDA users, pay attention. If you want to know what's going on, you need to do
Num lock on. Num lock off.
Now, I don't know if you got a keypad on your the numpad or not, but I do NVDA
No next review mode. Object review. Screen review. Pre-FLT flow.
7 for screen review. And then I do MBA down
VFLT
arrow.
CH before tax flow before CH ZFW bottom
I'm going to the
ZFW
bottom. It says
119,920 fuel 45,994 ZFW 119,920 fuel
and
45,900
it give a number with fuel. That's where you read what's going on. And I'm going to show that to you. I'm going to open the door and I'm going to show you as we read it.
Talking flight mounted Lockheed Martin register Lockheed Martin
That's where you can get the info out on what he's doing. So I'm going to do Shift E.
door 1 open form 1
the
row
door.
form 1 connected button skip bottom skip
Now it says skip at the very bottom. Up arrow
25
once.
seconds until Copilot gets seated
25 seconds till Copilot gets seated.
skip
And then you can hit Control key to skip. I'm trying to get him to change that for those of us that use the Control key and the Alt key to go through our left soft and right soft, because if we're trying to program
Good afternoon,
it
Captain.
while he's doing a walk around, we can't
battery
necessarily
bottom
do
powering
that.
up bottom powering
Single
up
MC
All
operation.
right, so at the
parking
bottom,
bottom setting parking brakes
setting parking brakes.
bottom setting parking
I'm just
CHKLS
reading
setting
what he's
parking
doing
brakes
here.
bottom setting parking brakes
Speed brake armed.
bottom
CDU message
connecting
cleared.
skip bottom CHKLST 108 bottom 118 seconds for GPU to connect hold
118 seconds for GPU to connect.
CHKLST 113 seconds for GPU to connect hold
113 seconds, so this is for the GPU. So I'm just waiting on him to do that.
bottom 97 seconds for GPU to connect hold CT
97 seconds. But yeah, so if they could get and maybe like make the hotkey shift grab or I don't know any other key
Yeah.
besides control.
Something
be
that
great.
you're not going to normally press, like Shift Grab, you would never
I mean,
press
otherwise in programming, I don't mind it. If I didn't need to do my left soft keys, I wouldn't mind it. But right now, I've got to use my control key.
Yeah.
Until I figure out this with TFM, why it's not saving to the F1 through F12. I set it, but it doesn't save it. So I don't know what's going on with there. As soon as I hit OK, it puts it right back to the default.
bottom 48 seconds
Oh,
CHKLST 45 seconds for GPU to connect hold
seconds
CT
for GPU. So you can read this all day long as he's doing stuff, and we're gonna read it so I can show you what he's doing.
bottom 34 seconds for GPU to connect hold CT
34 seconds.
bottom 24 seconds for GPU 11:13 a.m. bottom 22 seconds for GPU to connect
22
hold CT bottom 20 seconds for GPU bottom 18 seconds for GPU to connect hold CT bottom 15 seconds for GPU to connect hold
This is gonna
CT
be a much longer video. I just wanted to show this to you to kind of give you guys, in case you didn't know how to do it. Maybe you did.
Yep.
Like I said, maybe all of you that watch it already know how to do it. But
bottom GRND power established
all right, ground power
bottom
established.
continue pre-FLT flow
Continue pre-flight flow.
bottom setting IRS switches
Setting IRS switches.
bottom setting IRS switches bottom 35 seconds to input last pass and hold CTRLT
35 seconds
This
for
is-
him to put in the last position.
bottom 30 seconds to input
This
last
is
pass and
nice.
hold
I like
CTRLT
this.
displayed. Enter
And
IRS position.
I'm really excited about starting to use
bottom
it
25
myself.
seconds to input last pass and hold
25
CTRLT
seconds for last position.
bottom 16 seconds to input last pass and hold CTRLT
Just letting him go through this real quick.
CDU message cleared.
bottom setting pass and
Setting position.
bottom setting pass and Shannon Munster Ireland 2 point bottom setting pass and voice button auto button connected bottom last pass and set
Last position set.
bottom 4 seconds to check fire warn lights hold
4 seconds. Check fire warn lights.
bottom 1 second to check fire warn lights hold bottom 1 second to check fire warn lights hold skip bottom skip 2 seconds for fire test to
2
complete H
seconds for fire.
bottom 3 seconds until fire X
Test.
bottom 2 seconds until fire X test hold
Fire
CTRL2
exit test.
bottom 1 second until fire X test hold CT bottom 1 second until fire X bottom 1 second until CHKL test completed bottom testing voice recorder
Testing voice recorder.
skip 4 seconds for CVR test to complete hold CHKLST bottom test complete CHKLST performing mock hours test CHKLST
Performing mock something
Test completed.
test.
CHKS Autumn. Test completed. Performing in-light test. Flare
CDU
light on.
message
Status
displayed.
charge light on.
Performing
To skip.
in-light test.
Autumn. CHKLST. 3 secs for in-light test to complete. Flare
CDU
light
message
Autumn.
cleared.
Test completed. CHK test completed. Autumn. Performing oxy test. CHKLST. Performing oxy. Autumn. Performing oxy test. Autumn. Test completed. Autumn. Test complete. Autumn. Test CHK. Autumn. Programming FMSRTE page. Programming FMSRTE page. Autumn. Programming FMSRTE page. Autumn.
Programming
Programming FMSRTE page.
FMSR
Autumn. Programming FMSRTE page.
R oh flight management route page.
Autumn. Programming FMSRTE page.
FMS RT page. I think that's for flight management.
That's flight management route, it
Autumn.
sounds
Programming
like.
FMSRTE page.
Yeah, because it says
RTE. FMS. CHKLST. Setting. Fuel. Autumn.
okay.
Setting fuel and weight.
Setting fuel and weight. Right there it is.
Autumn. Setting fuel and weight.
You guys see it yourself.
Autumn. Setting fuel and weight.
Setting
So it's
fuel
setting the
and
fuel and
weight.
the
Autumn. Setting
cargo.
fuel and weight.
That's what it says.
Autumn. Setting fuel and weight.
This is all
Autumn,
the
setting
stuff
fuel
that
and
he's
weight.
doing. He's still doing it.
Autumn. Programming
I'm
FMS
really
init page.
excited. I can't wait to get up in
Programming
the air with this
FMS
thing.
init page. The
Autumn. Programming FMS init page.
the initialization
Autumn.
page.
Programming FMS init page. Autumn. Programming FMS init page.
The init page or whatever. The FMS init page.
Autumn. Programming FMS init page.
Yeah.
Autumn. Programming FMS init page.
Okay.
Autumn. Programming FMS init page. Autumn. Programming FMS init page.
Now, sometimes, because it did to me where SimBrief had not downloaded my flight plan like I thought.
CDU message displayed.
You can program
And so-
insufficient
Autumn.
view
Programming
now.
FMS init page. Autumn. Programming FMS init page. CHKLS. Programming FMS init page. Autumn. Programming
Heading out for
FMS
the
init page.
walk
Now he's going out for the walk
Autumn.
around.
FO performing walk around. Hold. Skip. Skip. 596 until walk around. CHKLS 500. Skip.
So what do
Autumn,
you
skip.
do when you run into that
So,
problem where it doesn't
I'm
download
gonna-
the flight plan?
You just gotta grab the flight plan, download it, and put it in the directory where you normally would. I'm gonna hit
Ah,
control
okay.
and interrupt him, get him to come back in, so we can see what else he does.
Walk around complete.
All right.
Autumn.
Weather
Skip.
reports look
Autumn.
pretty
Skip.
good.
571 seconds until walk around is done. CHKLST. Programming N1 limits.
Programming N1 limits. That's the N1 page.
Autumn. Programming N1 limits. CHKLST. Programming N1 limits. Autumn. Programming N1 limits. Autumn. Programming N1 CA.
Now, the
Programming
only
N1
couple
limits.
of things he won't do is put in your
Autumn, setting yaw
departure and
damp.
arrival
Autumn, setting
runways
nav
or your
display.
All right,
weather.
setting yaw
Autumn.
damper.
Setting nav display.
Setting nav display.
Autumn. Checking fuel panel.
Checking fuel panel.
Autumn. Checking EMER exit light.
Checking emergency exit
Autumn.
light.
Setting passenger sign. Seatbelt sign on.
Setting passenger signs.
Autumn. Setting window heat.
Window heat.
Autumn. Checking ice protection panel.
Checking
Electrical
ice
hydraulic
protection
pump. Autumn.
panel.
Checking side panel. Isolation valve auto. Autumn. Checking air con panel. Right pack auto.
Checking the air con
Autumn. Setting
panel.
LND alt. Autumn. Setting integer switch.
Setting integer switch.
Autumn. Setting start selectors.
Start
Autumn.
selectors.
Performing stall warning test.
Stall warning
To
test.
skip. Autumn. To skip. 2 secs for stall warn test. Autumn. Test complete. Autumn. Test completed. Autumn. Test completed. Autumn. Setting MCP. Autumn. Setting MCP. Right flight
Setting
director on. Auto
MCP.
throttle off. Autumn. Setting MCP. Auto throttle arm switch off. Auto throttle light off. 32,000. Autumn. Setting MCP. Autumn. Setting altimeters.
Setting altimeters.
Autumn. Setting FOFs. Autumn. Setting FOFs. Auto brakes. Setting. Autumn. Auto brakes.
Setting auto brakes.
CTRL to skip. Autumn. CTR 2 secs for autopilot disc. Autumn. Test completed. Autumn. Test completed.
CDU message cleared.
Autumn. Checking RCDU data. Autumn. Checking RCDU data.
Checking
Autumn. Checking RCDU data.
RCDU data.
Autumn. Checking RCDU data. Autumn. Checking RCDU data. CHK checking RCDU data. Autumn. Checking RCDU data. Autumn. Checking RCDU data.
I'm gonna show you guys something else here in a minute.
Autumn. Checking RCDU data.
And this is why I run into a problem.
Skip. Autumn. Skip. 73 seconds until GPWS test finishes. H.
All right, GPW
Skip.
test.
69 seconds until GPWS test finishes. H.
GPWS test.
Skip. Skip. 63 seconds until GPWS. Skip. Skip.
Doing the wind shear, pull up, terrain,
Autumn. Skip. 55 seconds until GP. Skip.
sync rate. Doing all that.
Don't sink. Too low. Terrain. Too low. Gear. Too low. Flaps. Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Bank angle. Approaching minimum. Minimum. 25.
All right.
Skip. Autumn. Skip. 29 seconds until GPWS test finishes. H.
29 seconds left.
Skip. CHKLST. 24 seconds until skip. Autumn. Skip.
30.
This guy's came a long way with this program. I mean, I will give him that.
He has.
Just like TFM. TFM's came a long
Autumn. Skip.
ways.
Autumn. Skip.
Terrain.
I'm just really excited about starting to use it soon. I'm just
Bottom skip. 7 seconds until GP skip.
being grounded's
5
crazy.
seconds until GP skip.
5 seconds.
3 seconds until GPW skip. CHKLS test completed. Bottom test completed. Bottom test
Test
completed.
completed.
CHKLST. Bottom setting CDU to doors page.
Setting CDU to doors page.
Setting CDU to doors page. ZFW 138,305 fuel. 43,983.
And he did set my fuel.
Awesome.
Alright, so
Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered.
I'm
R3D
pretty
registered.
sure you still got to set the speed. Let's go take a look at it. I'm going to do left bracket, shift C, or control
Edit
C.
red only multi-line menu. Menu. Land 1. Less FMC. Less rec greater.
We're going to go to, I think, Alt A.
Menu.
Yep.
Menu. Land 1. Less FMC. Less rec greater. Menu. Refresh but clears edit. Send but edit ref but RTE button alt pressed.
I'm going to hit the
Edit
button.
ref send edit clear scratch but refresh button alt clear scratch but refresh edit red only menu. Land 1. Less FMC. Land 2. Less DLNK.
Well, he didn't do it that way, did he?
Land 3. Less DFDAU. PM4. Setup greater. Land 5. FS actions. Land 4. Setup greater. PMD 3. Less DFDAU. Land 2. Less DL. Land 1. Less FMC. Less rec greater. Land menu. Land 1. Less FMC. Less 2. Less DLNK. Land 1. Less FM. Land 6. Land 5. FS actions greater. Refresh but clear scratch edit send but edit ref button. Pressed. Send edit refresh button alt plus edit red only PM4 setup greater. Menu. Land 1. Less FMC. Less rec greater.
Well, for some reason, he's not, when I'm hitting the keys.
Model items. Model 1. 7.
Oh, here we
Land
go.
6. Less index pose in it greater.
Pose in it, right soft 6.
Pose in it last pose 1 and 52 degree rep airport 2. Gate 3.
There's a problem with this airport. For some reason, he did this last time with this flight plan. I don't know. SimBrief messed up somewhere, I think. But it might be because... Let me see if I can get to the page.
Land 4. GMT 6. Less index route greater.
Go to less index.
Init slash land 1. Less item nav date land 2. Less pose MSG recall land 3. Less perf ALT land 4. Less takeoff. Land 4. Less takeoff.
Let's go to 4. Let's take off.
Takeoff rep 1 flaps QRHV 1. 5 degrees. 26 KN 1 VR.
Now, if you see, there's no speed set there.
2 97.7 slash 97.7. Siege 3
you have a runway?
27.9% 5 G 4. Runway 5.
Well, that's what I was going to show them. If you guys see, there's no speeds there. That is because
Step slash R index 1 slash 1.
you got to go and set your
Land
runways.
1. Less step I R greater.
Yep.
Less step. Space. R greater.
But see, there's no departure even in here. It didn't download it for some reason. It didn't grab the flight plan and put it in there. But it's not a big deal. You can still get through this. You just got to manually do all the stuff. So you could go back to
Land 2. Land 3. Land 4. Land 5. Step 6. Less greater.
what I would do is just
Step up 6. Less greater. Land 6. Less greater.
do Alt M,
PM 3. Less DF. Land 2. Land 1. Less FMC. Less act greater.
back to main menu and go through
Land
it
1. Land 2.
like
Flags
you
R
normally
greater.
would. So we're going to go
Land 1. Less step I R greater. 2. Flags R greater. Land 1. Land step slash R index 1 slash 1. Land 1. Less step I R greater. Land 2. Flags R greater. 3. Normal cursor. Land 2. Flags R greater. Colon. 2. Colon. Space. R greater. Flags. LAX space.
Actually, it's got my destination airport in there, but it doesn't have my.
Land 1. Less step I R greater. R greater. I'm.
Departure?
Less step.
Oh yeah, it
I'm.
does.
Space. IN.
There it is.
Step slash R index 1 slash 1.
So right there, you got to set your runway. So you do left soft 1,
I'm departures 1 slash 4.
and that's your departures.
Shannon Munster, Ireland. 2.1
So
nautical
what you
miles.
would do is just go down.
Sit run 1. A back 3A06.
I'm just going to set one, you
Land
guys.
2. A back 3B24. Land 3. A Gin 3A. Colon. Space. AGIN 3A space. Land 2. A back 3B24. Land 1. A back 3A06. I'm departures 1 slash 4. Sit 1. A back 3A06. Land 2. Land 3. Land 4. A Gin 3B. Land 5. Uno 3B. Land 4. A Gin 3B. Colon 4.
Let's see.
I'm departure 2 slash 4. Citra 1. Digga 3A. Land 2. Aero 3A. Land 3. Aero 3B. 4. Curva 3A. Land 5. Curva 3B. 6. Less index route greater. I'm departures.
This airport
I'm
is not
departure sit
showing.
runways. 1. Uni 3A. Land 2, Uni 3B. Land 3, Lupo 3B. Land 4, Momi 3A. Colon, space, O-M-I 3A. Space. Carriage return.
See, it's not
Land
showing
5,
runways.
Momi 3B. 6, less index route
Uh-oh.
greater. 9 departures 3
I
slash 4.
think it's the airport, though.
9 departure SIDS 1, Oscar 3B. Land 2, Healy 3B. Land 3, TOMT 3A. Land 4, UN 3A. Land 5, UN 3B. 6, less index route greater.
So I
Land
think what you gotta do,
9 departures 1 slash SIDS 1, ABAC 3A06. Land 1, ABAC 3A06.
I'm gonna go hit left stop 1,
Sidra 1, ABAC 3A less cell greater 06.
and there's 06 on the right stop 1.
Exit, SIDS 1, ABAC 3A less cell greater 06.
So I selected the runway, right stop 1. Selected a SID.
Trans 2, none.
There's none, I'll execute it.
Execute key off.
CDU message displayed. Insufficient fuel.
Now it said insufficient fuel, but that's because of the flight plan. It's Sim brief warned about this. I thought the 739 extended range could do it, but apparently not. So anyway, then you're going to go to the route page.
Land 3, land 4, land 5, 6, less index route greater.
Right soft 6. Take you to the route page.
Act RTE 1 slash 6.
And then Alt A.
Step slash R index 1 slash 1, land 1, less define R. 2, flex R greater.
And you do right soft 2 for arrival.
Flex arrivals 1 slash star 1, ANJLL 4 IL 06L.
We'll do 6L, so right soft 1.
Execute key available. Stars 1, ANJLL 4
And
less.
we'll do left soft 1 for Angel.
Stars 1, ANJLL 4 trans 2, CGNEY on slash off
And
greater.
we'll do left soft 2.
Trans 1, ANJ trans 2, CGNEY less cell greater on slash off greater.
Execute
CDU message
it.
Clear key off.
Alright, now that's executed.
Trans 3, land 4,
CDU
land
message
5,
displayed.
6, less index route
Insufficient
greater.
fuel.
6, less index route greater.
We'll go back to index. So left soft 6.
Step slash R index 1, land 2, 3. Land 4. Step slash R index 1 slash 1, land and 6 less greater.
Well, hold on.
Refer clear, edit, set, edit ref button, RTE button, alt, edit ref button, press,
Go to enter ref.
edit red, next page button. Edit red is a free 138.3 minus act per minute 1 slash 2. G dub 1, 108, land
Okay.
into 6, less index and 1 limit greater.
We'll go to the next page.
Perf limits 2 slash 2.
Or not next page.
Act
Sorry.
per minute 1 slash 2.
Right soft 6.
And 1 limit 1 slash 1.
In one page. That should already be done there. Right soft 6 again.
Takeoff ref 1 slash 2.
Here's a takeoff reference.
Flaps 1, 5 degrees 155 greater.
Now there's the speed, see? Once you set your runways, the speed's there, but you still got to copy it to your speed tape. So I'm going to do left soft 3 twice. And then right soft 1, right soft 2, and right soft 3. Refresh it,
Flaps QR1, 5 degrees 155 greater 155.
and there it is, and your speeds are set. So you got
Now, does that apply to
you
both
have
when
to
you
set
do?
your runways. You got to. So don't forget that, you guys.
Right.
Runways and then set your speed tape.
So when you set the speed tape, when you say put your departure and your arrival runways, do you do right soft 3 twice, then left soft 1, 2, and 3?
For what?
So when you put your departure runway and your arrivals, do you do that right soft 3 twice and then
No.
left soft 1, 2, and 3 for both?
No. You're confusing yourself. The runway, so for your departure, for example, when you go to that area, you got your SIDs are going to be on the left, which is all your
Right.
left soft, 1 through 6.
And
Well-
then your runways are going to
Well,
be on
1
the
through
right.
5, and your runways are on the right. So you pick the runway you want, and you do right soft, whatever number it's on, 3, 2.
Right.
Then do your SID, left soft, whatever, and then execute it. Then you go and you do your departure, or your arrival. On arrival, you got to do, you got your runway, your star, and then you got your final approach.
Right.
So you do like right soft 4 for a runway, left soft 3 for a star or
Star.
whatever, and left soft whatever else for your transition. for final
No, I
approach
get
or
that.
whatever.
I get that.
Once you execute that, well, you were talking about takeoff, and you don't do right soft twice on takeoff.
No. I
the
was
speed
referring
tape.
to I was referring to the speed tape.
Yeah, so
when
on
I'm
the
asking,
speed tape, well, hold on. On the speed tape, you go to it, you do left soft 3 twice.
Okay.
And then you do right soft 1, right soft 2, and right soft 3.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Do you do that once? And I'm guessing it copies both the arrival and the departure runways.
It
Speeds to the speed tape.
it copies all your speeds over. When you do
Okay.
left soft 3 twice, and then you do right soft 1, 2, and 3, it's copying everything and putting it into the speed tape for you.
Okay.
Now, again, you guys, this is just a quick run through of the way that I'm seeing it. Now,
Takeoff rep 1/2 PMDG.
the problem I run into is if you interrupt the walk around, then you run out of time of trying to get that done before he gets back in. So the only way that's possible is if you use your F keys for your soft keys, and I'm trying that, but it won't save. Now, just for the record, I'm going to show you guys.
Takeoff rep 1/2
First, I'm
PMDG
gonna
700.
exit that.
Lockheed Martin
there.
registered pre. Form 1 talking flight mon ops 27 star untitled star untitled Lockheed Martin lock. Systems razor sequence and micro talking. 4 apps are used talking flight monitor. Unknown TFM command settings shutdown S settings S.
So I'm going to settings on TFM.
TFM settings dialog geo names username.
And there it is.
Output 1 to 1 timing.
gonna go down.
PMDG 1 to 1 level 0.
To the PMDG setting.
CPU soft keys grouping default. CTRL +16 for left
Says,
keys. Alt +16 for right keys.
soft
Setting.
keys.
CPU soft keys grouping default. CTRL +16 for
Default
left
is
keys.
checked.
Alt +16 for right keys. Radio button checked.
I'm going to down arrow one time.
Alternate F1 F6 for left keys. F7 F12 for right keys. Radio button checked.
There's alternate F1 through F12. I'm going to tab to OK.
Speak message when FMC perfect. OK button. Pressed. Unknown.
Now, watch. I'll restart it.
System trailer rate seat NV micro talking 4 apps are using talking flight monitor. Taskbar. T unknown TFM settings shutdown S restart R.
TFM is
And
restarting.
I'm going to restart TFM.
TFM is shutting down.
Taskbar app start cursor. Normal cursor talking normal cursor taskbar loading airport database current aircraft PMDG 737
Alright,
800
back
NG2
up
P
and running.
taskbar Lockheed Martin registered prepare 3D register
I'm going to do left bracket Shift C.
takeoff rep 1/2 PMDG 737 CDU edit
Now,
takeoff rep flaps 1 5 degrees 155 greater
let's
1
just go to Alt M.
menu Lat 1 less FMC less rec greater
Let's say I wanted to do left soft 1. That'd be F1.
Lang 1 less FMC less rec greater
Won't do it. Now, Control 1 for left soft 1.
flaps takeoff rep 1 flaps 1 5 degrees 100
And there it is.
I'm wondering.
It's not saving it.
I'm wondering though, when you tab,
takeoff rep 1
I'm
/2
wondering if it's like
Lockheed
one of
Martin
those
registered
standard
prepare 3D
dialog boxes where there's an OK, a cancel, and an apply button.
I didn't see no apply. Let's see.
Systems razor sequence NVI
Yeah,
Microsoft
so
talking
go
flight
back
monitor
in there and check that alternate
unknown
and,
TF shutdown
and
and
don't
restart
hit
about
OK.
A website about shutdown
But
settings
see
S
if you can tab, see if there's like a cancel and apply button
TFM
there
settings
too.
dialog PMDG 1 to CPU soft keys grouping default C alternate F1 F6 for left keys F7 F12 for right keys radio button checked
Alright, I got it checked.
speak message when FMC perfect OK button
Tab, there's an OK.
cancel button
Cancel.
settings categories preview PMDG
And
1 to
back to settings.
cancel button OK
Okay.
button cancel button
Well,
OK
that
button
rules that out because I was
bottom ZFW GWT
that was my
blank,
theory.
low,
Like
tax,
maybe if
before
there's
start CHKLS pre-FLT pre-FLT top pre-FLT
because
flow
some dialog boxes
Folder
have
view,
that where you
TFM
change when
settings,
you
row
hit
one, column
apply
one.
and then OK.
pre-FL
I was wondering if that was
before
one of
stack
those.
low
And I
before blank
guess now I know
bottom
it's not.
ZFW bottom ZFWT 1 CHKLST before start T flow tax before start CHKL pre-FLT app
Yeah, I don't understand it.
no next no previous no next object no next no previous bottom pre-top pre-FLT CHKLST no previous screen review CDU soft key T CDU soft key mode T default C alternate F1 F6 for left keys F7 F12 for right keys Bottom alternate. F1 F bottom alternate. F1 F6 for left keys. F7 F12 for right keys. TFM settings window. Object review. CD TFM settings window. Soft. CD soft key. Mode key. Default left. CT plus 1 dash 6 4 left key. Comma alt plus
That's
1
baffling.
dash 6 4 right.
So
Keys.
if
Right
anybody
parent.
knows why
Alternate.
he's
Left
having
parent.
this issue and how to
Alternate. L.
solve it,
TFM
please
settings
email
window.
us.
Yeah, definitely do.
Unknown. Lockheed
So
Martin.
anyway, you guys, that is what I've got for you
Folder
for
view.
now.
Sys Razor C. NV Microsoft Talking Flight Monitor.
Let me
Unknown. TFM command set it. Shut. Restart. Shutdown.
TFM is
shut
shutting
that
down.
There we go.
Window. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin.
Again, if you guys got questions, by all means, leave your comments down below. I'll go through them, I'll look at them, and next time we're on, I'll answer them, or I'll even reply to it on the channel if I can.
Unavailable. Submenu dialog window. Yes button.
The thing is, I like First Officer Pro. I support it.
I do too.
I also like TFM. I support TFM, obviously. We'd be kind of silly not to support TFM.
Yeah, that'd be kind of idiotic considering it's one of our own programming it.
Yeah, I think it's an amazing program.
Connected button.
And, it keeps getting better and better. So, we'll see what happens. Like I said, I've heard some talk of other stuff that might happen. I'm not going to speak of it because I don't want to say that, hey, this is going to happen, and then it never does. And then, I don't want people going to Andy and Jason saying, hey, well, he said you was going to do this. Nobody's got time for that stuff. So,
No.
anyways,
Talking flat op 27 op
that's all I
27.
got for now, you guys.
Start virtual. Stop recording. Check box.
Until next time, be sure to tap on that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to set your notifications. And y'all have fun flying, simming, and keep the blue skies up. We'll see ya.